I guess, how were you feeling before like starting with Glow Media? Like, were you nervous, hesitant, scared? Like, what were your initial thoughts? And just be honest with
Oh, I was very nervous just because I've
me.
done, I've worked with marketing agencies and advertisements before and
Yeah.
didn't have much luck. And mostly I would say the support was horrible. At the last one that I had, I'd have to do a ticket and it would be a couple of days before I even talked to anyone.
Hmm.
So I would say that's something, and I kind of had a feeling about you, which is why I went with you, is that you're just there.
Yeah,
So
I
I
appreciate it.
appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah, no, I appreciate that. So I guess how has working with me kind of changed that perception? So you're nervous and scared at the beginning. How has
Yeah.
working with us kind of changed that perception until our like 30-day mark kind of hit just now?
Um, well, I guess that I really appreciate how like you're just there whenever I needed you and your responsiveness. And also your training materials were more focused on like what I needed to do. Like it was an action
Mhm.
plan. So it did make me feel more comfortable to have that all in place.
Awesome. And even like touching on that training material, because that's honestly great feedback for me. I guess how has that had an impact on you, the growth of, personal development and growth of your business, I guess? Like how has that impacted you?
Um well, I would say that some of the training material did trigger some deep thoughts, so to speak, in how to approach my business.
It got you thinking.
Yeah, kind of getting rid of the garbage. And I would say though that I probably would need the full 3 months to, the 3 month setup to really dive in and get more out of it. Like I don't think 1 month was enough to,
Yeah.
you know.
Because we just hit that 30-day mark, even looking at the perception of like other loan officers. If other loan officers are kind of like on the fence about joining, joining Glow Media, they're kind of scared like you were. What would you
Mhm.
kind of say to them about just like what would you kind of say to them if they're kind of teetering between one company and Glow Media, I guess?
Well, I would say that you're definitely trustworthy, that you are what you say you are. Whereas other companies that I've worked with, they are not what they say they
Yeah, there's
are.
a lot of stuff going around, and I appreciate that. Thanks so much, Laura.
Yeah.
Um, cool. So, what was your biggest problem, I guess, before starting with Glow Media?
Um, I would say for me, the creative process of marketing is like I don't have that creative marketing piece.
Hmm.
I have the other pieces of sales and production and things like that. And so, um, trying to think, what was the question again?
Just like what problem you had before starting with Glow Media.
Oh, so yeah, that would be my problem because I don't have that creative marketing piece in attempting to create my marketing, it would be a huge time suck because I'm just like I don't know what to do. So, I'd be reading stuff about marketing and trying to research and then that just ends up sucking up all your time when you don't know which direction to go, if that makes sense.
100%.
So
Yeah,
that's the big
marketing.
difference is to have that piece taken away where you're handling the marketing, then I can work on what I'm good at, making the phone calls and working on production, that kind of thing.
100%. Marketing is a full-time job. It seems like you kind of understood that as well, and you're just like, delegate, bye.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. So it looks like, I guess the question is, would you recommend my service to other loan officers that are kind of in the same position where they're looking to delegate? They're not looking to do the whole marketing thing, you know?
Yes, I would, but I'd also recommend that they give it the full 3 months.
Yeah,
Because
that would be cool.
it's like we were just starting to take off with it. It was just starting to, it was getting there, and yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
three
need
months,
more
90.
time.
It's a 90-day program for a reason, hey?
Right.
100%. Cool. So, um, yeah, so with the system overall, like your thoughts on maybe how friendly it is. Like how user friendly is it? Is it simple for even coming from a standpoint of like not knowing social media much, not knowing how to use these like weird gadgets and CRMs? Would you say it's friendly or user friendly or what would you kind of say?
I think the CRM could be a little more user friendly.
Okay, sure. Did you
Um,
watch, did the trainings help at all with the CRM? Because the CRM we use go high level, so it is a little bit complicated. Did the trainings help at all with that?
it probably would have if I spent a little more time on the trainings,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, to me, user friendly means it's just you can figure it out without having to go through training.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. And that's great feedback for me. I appreciate that. I'm looking at your account here, Laura. We generated about month one, 30 days. We had a 30-day period there, it looks like.
Mhm.
Um, we generated about like 50 leads, give or take, about 50. And
Mhm.
you're in that West Coast market, so it can be a little bit more competitive, but you're north there, like Washington. So I guess so far with the volume of leads that we generated, tell me about kind of the conversations you've had. Tell me about the experience with the leads, um, and maybe even the quality, touching on the quality, if that's all right.
So I had 3 conversations of good quality leads.
Okay.
Um, but then, yeah, I mean, I have they still need to be converted.
Okay, sure. Okay. So your new company that you're moving towards,
Hmm.
are you gonna kind of like use that database that I sent over that PDF, right? Are you gonna kind of give that to your boss?
Yeah, I already gave her the good ones. There were,
Amazing.
out of the 50 of them, and just going by the survey answers, which as you know are, not entirely reliable always.
Yeah.
I tried to narrow it down for her, and I gave her 10 of the leads that looked strong.
Okay. Awesome. And you let me know, Laura, like you text me because that number is my a work number. So you text me, Gloria, when your leads converted and closed, right? Gloria, give me like an overview because even you not even being with me, that's something that, I could put in the stats. I could really, really use that information to help other people scale their businesses, looking at just your numbers. So that would be awesome. Um, but let's see. So covered that. Um, is there anything that like really surprised you about the system? Like you're just like, whoa, I did not think that, this would happen, or I was surprised that this happened, something like that. Did anything surprise you?
I was surprised that you had some good sales training materials. Like most lead generation companies don't provide anything like that at all.
Hmm. And that really helped you out?
Yeah, yeah, that was very useful.
Great to hear. Um, yeah, my goal is to provide what people are not providing, the cracks. Be transparent and pull back the curtains. I'll be transparent with my business and how it works. You be transparent with your business and how it works. That's just how it goes. I will help you with sales. You will partner, something like that, where it's very, very transparent. The marketing agency reputation is so bad out here. I want to make a difference, So this feedback means the world. Thanks so much. Um,
Okay.
and then I have one final question, if you don't mind, Laura. Um, um, is there anything that surprised you about your experience around the customer service? Maybe the more hands-on approach with me and my team. Did anything like that surprise you? Is there any feedback you can give me on that? Positive, negative, either or?
Well, kind of what we already talked about is I really appreciate your responsiveness.
Okay.
And to that end too, I really like the Slack. I think that works really well for that, for the communication.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, awesome. Well, thanks so much, Laura.